Hello everybody, my name is Nob. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be recapping of Night 4 and Night 5 of Five Nights at Freddy's Rewritten with story. I did realize from the last video I didn't talk about the story, so that's what I'm going to do today. Talk about the story of every night, plus the gameplay, plus the story from Night 4 and Night 5. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Five Nights at Freddy's Rewritten story. After being Night 1, everything starts fading out. Then everything starts fading back in. You are Freddy Fazbear's from FNAF 1. You look side by side and you see Bonnie and Chica just standing there motionlessly. You keep on looking side by side until you see Chica and Bonnie slightly moving, like twitching. Then you keep on looking side by side and notice Chica's looking at you. Then you look to your right and you see Bonnie's looking at you too. Thinking you are not a real character on the stage. Everything starts flashing until the puppet comes in front of you and looking straight at you. The puppet been standing there for a little while until the curtains start going down and you can't see the puppet anymore. Then everything goes into black. Personally, this is kind of weird how it starts off. Like, you are like a Freddy Fazbear character and you're just there. It's like, that's weird in a way, but even more weird, why is Bonnie and Chica moving? Like, looking at Freddy, like you as Freddy Fazbear, think you're like not a person. It's weird in a way. So let's move on to night 2 at the end of the night. After being the second night, you fade into black and you go in the same place, but something's different. The puppet's in front of your face, looking deeply in your eye as the Freddy Fazbear character. You're wondering why it's looking at your face, but I don't know why. It follows you every direction, looking at Chica on your left and looking at Bonnie on your right. It follows you every way. After the puppet keeps on following you, then the curtains start dropping down and everything cuts to black. This is like getting super weird. Like, now the puppet's falling in your eyes, like you feel like it feels like you did something wrong, but you really don't know what you did. Just the puppet's there with this dotted white eyes just looking at you as a Freddy Fazbear character. You just don't know what the puppet wants or needs. So after explaining it until night 2, on to night 3 of the more of the lore. After beating the third night, it cuts into black and it comes up again. You're not on the main stage at the FNAF 1 location. You're in the FNAF 2 parts and service. You're Freddy. You're laying down on a table and looking side by side. You see your old friends Bonnie and Chica laying it down, and you see a fuse box flashing. You keep looking side by side and wondering what's going on, and you're laying down, so it's really hard to see. Then when you turn right a little bit more, do you see the puppet in the background? You're wondering why the puppet's looking at this Freddy animatronic in the FNAF 2 location. The puppet is just looking at you just look at you weird. You're like wondering what the puppet wants until everything cuts to black. This is way weirder than the other two cutscenes we've seen. Like, this is way weird. You're in the FNAF 2 location in the parts and service room, and you're Freddy Fazbear just laying on the table. Like, you're wondering why you're there in the first place and why you seeing all these memories in the first place. And why is the puppet there in the last 2 cutscenes? It's been weird, but who knows until we finish up the story. On to the 4th night. After the beginning of the 3rd night, you spawn right next to the exit. You spawn at the exit door right next to the arcade room, but you're hearing some arcade playing in the arcade room. You decided to walk in and see what type of arcade is playing. It's some Mangle arcade. This Mangle arcade, you have to find Hidden Balloon Boy. That is the objective of this game, to win the game. You have to play this thing 20 times to beat the game. But there is 5 hidden ghost children as the secret. You start running around in each different game to get all the 5 ghost children. After you get all 5 of the ghost children, there's just an exit spawn with a black background. Go through it, and that's the end of the game, and you spawn. You come out of the arcade to start your night. You walk towards your office to start your night. Then the phone guy talks about, hey, he's talking all weird and it's really short this night. He's talking about like a new animatronics are roaming around, and all the animatronics come out. We got Wither Freddy, Wither Foxy, Wither Bonnie, Wither Chica, Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Mangle. In this site, it's super important. BB. BB comes out during this night and he screws you over. So let's start off with the Wither animatronics. Wither Bonnie, Wither Chica, and Wither Freddy will come towards your middle door, and they will try to get in. They're all exactly the same, but Freddy. Freddy is really special. He does the exact same movements as Wither Bonnie and Wither Chica, but when the power goes out from Toy Freddy, he will start making music from the classic FNAF 1 music if the power goes out, and you have to turn off the power to make him stop. So that's the unique mechanic for for Wither Freddy. Then we got Wither Foxy, just shine the light at him 1,000 times to get him away. And Toy Bonnie and Toy Chica are the same. You need to put on your mask to get him away easily. So yeah. And Mingle comes through your middle and climbs out top of your roof and plays the horrific sounds on the TVs, and you just put on your mask and you're good. Almost every animatronic except Boxy and BB are the only ones that can screw you over or jump scare you. BB is a unique character that can kill you easily. What he can do, he will crawl through your vents. That's the only way he can go through your vents. He can go from your left vent to your right vent. The only way that you can get rid of him is not putting on the mask. It's flashing him in the vents. That's the only way you can get rid of him. That's basically it for the 4th night. So let's hop into the secret lore night. At the end of the 4th night, everything cuts into black. Then everything flashes again into the secret lore night. You become as Freddy, and something's different this night. You look side by side, you see Chica and Bonnie with their cold dead eyes looking at you. You feel like you're the problem, but you're not. But they're not moving an inch, not moving at all. They're just looking at you that you're something else to them. Until the curtains shut, until everything cuts into black. Then you spawn right next to the exit door, right beside the arcade. But something's different at the arcade. You decided to walk in towards the arcade that is playing. It's a puppet arcade. You have to give gifts to the Balloon Boys in this game. The objective is to give all gifts to the 5 Balloon Boys during this game. But during this arcade game, there are ghost children you have to give gifts to. So you decided to give all gifts to the ghost children, and you see what happens. Everything cuts to black, and there's only the 4 ghost children, and no balloons stopping you. And you have to give life to them. There's Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. You have to give life to them. Until everything cuts to black, and now the puppet's right behind the screen. During this, there's going to be a huge talking scene. I'm going to be talking over the puppet, so you need to see the whole lore about this. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the puppet talking. Why are you here? You keep playing these games. Despise me trying to stop you. I do not know why you telling the stories of our past. But now I can't let you live. Now that someone knows of what happened, there is only one thing left to do. And when that happens, they will be free. Free from all new life I gifted them. They will truly die. Do you want that to happen? Do you want the second chance I gave to them to be repeated anyways? Do you want to continue what he started? I have to kill you. I just wanted to protect them. You are too big of a risk. You have been doing a good job at keeping me away. But tonight will be different. Then everything cuts to black and the exit door spawns right middle of the children. You drop down to leave the arcade to start your 5th night. It's pretty interesting why this is happening, that the puppet is trying to kill us. That is just sad, and the puppet's trying to protect the children for their to be their second chance. The puppet needs to kill us. That's like super weird in a way, but let's hop in to the 5th night. Why it says the 5th night ending? Because basically the 5th night is the same as the 4th night, but a little bit different. The puppet was just spam your screen with the little shadow bonnies to screw you over, and you have to click them away. But I'm not gonna talk about that because it's just basically the same night. So we're gonna be talking about the end night, and this is gonna be full audio. So just sit back, relax, and listen to the full audio what happens, and you guys will hear my voice during this video. So enjoy.
Here's Puppet. How you doing, Puppet? Can you get out my eyes, please? Get out my eyes. Can you please get out my eyes? Please, Puppet. Get out my eyes. What?
And put you back together again. I cannot stay here and protect you anymore. Listen to the Black Bunny.
Black Bunny? What do you mean by Black Bunny? Listen to the Black Bunny? It's weird.
And that's basically end of that's basically end of the 5 Nights of Rewritten. It's crazy that the puppet is just saying to the children that she will rebuild them, but she has to go away. And she's saying that they'll listen to the Black Bunny. This recap of this story toward this game was amazing to listen. It's interesting how this story has been created in a way. It's pretty cool how they did this. So I have to give great props to the developer who made this game. And so that's basically it for this video. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next gameplay video. Bye bye.